Yes, sir! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jay Easy, a.k.a. Fresh from the Barbershop, b.k.a. the People's Champ, coming to you live with another episode of 5 Easy Minutes, man. This is one of those episodes, man, where, sometimes you got to take your medicine. So, Snacks is back. He ain't scared of it. Snacks, tell the people what's up, man.
What's up, people? Your boy Snacks is in the building, damn it. Yo!
Yeah, man. You say he back in the building. Yeah, he's a glutton for punishment. So, Snacks, coming off one of the most boring games in the damn history of the NBA last night. That's what I told people. I was like, that was just a complete snoozer to me, man. I fell asleep on the game. I walked out of the room. I went and did something else. I don't know why it was just so boring to me or why it seemed so boring to me. But to me, I wasn't into that game or interested in it at all. I don't know if you feel the same way, but the Lakers lose a tight one. Man, the Heat are all excited and stuff because they're like, we finally win a game the way that we've been losing them. Dwayne Wade, I guess he played pretty good defense on Kobe, even though from what I saw, he was shading Kobe to one side and the other. It's like he had the world behind him helping him out. He played good defense, ain't no doubt about it. But the way that he was allowed to play defense, it's like they just keyed on Kobe and then dared everybody else to beat him, which sometimes will bite you in the ass. But last night it's just like nobody on the Lakers was really getting it done, and I don't care what the numbers say. It was just like, it's like, I don't know. It's just like nobody was getting it done. How you feel about that, man?
Yeah, that's about true. They gonna cry. You ain't get to eat no credit. No, because they don't need no credit. Kobe missed that jumper. If Kobe don't miss that jumper, game over. And you seen it last night after the game was over. Kobe went back to the gym and was like, man, I cannot miss shots like that.
Right.
And it worked out for another hour and a half. But yeah, man, that game was boring. And it wasn't, the game just didn't bring the excitement that people thought it would bring. But either way,
right.
How can you have the Lakers in your gym and your gym is halfway empty?
I don't understand it because
did you see that last night?
Even when the Lakers played the Hawks last week, you couldn't even, nosebleed tickets were $150. You couldn't even get in the building. So, we got destroyed, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know if, like, the old people went home for the early bird special. They say a lot of old people live in South Beach and they don't do a whole bunch. That's why the young people get to have it, because they got the whole city to themselves at night or whatever. I don't know. But, or is that in Tampa? But anyway, it don't matter. In all them southern cities, that's how they say it is, man. And, it's like a retirement town or something, and then the young people own the town at night. So I don't know what it is. We got to ask C. Nasty about that, if that's true or whatever. But on the real, man, it was just like I don't know if it just wasn't exciting to me at all, man. And maybe that was part of it because the atmosphere wasn't. C. Nasty said that he was excited about the game a lot because, but I was like, that's your team, you should be. And he like, they really needed that game. But it's funny that a lot of people were like, this is a statement game for the Heat, but it was just a regular game to the Lakers. They didn't care. But I think a large portion of it was the unstoppable force meets the immovable object. The Lakers on an 8-game winning streak. They hadn't lost since the break. The Heat on a 5-game losing streak. They hadn't won since the break. And it's just right place, right time. Somebody had to lose. Somebody had to win. But both teams played bad enough to lose, in my opinion. But it's just a shame somebody had to win. I don't know.
The Lakers, you can't beat the Lakers in a 7-game series.
Oh, ain't no doubt.
They're not big enough. They're not strong enough. And you can't guard Kobe 7 games like that, because you're going to be tired as hell. Kobe will wear D-Wade out in the 7-game series.
Yeah, it works. That works one time. It's kind of like how like I always say, it's just like the Cleveland Cavaliers were. They can beat somebody in the regular game. They can beat anybody from night to night. Even Chris Bosh, you had a Chris Bosh site, and they had 20 points. Each one of them had 20 points, and the scoring was even. And then at the end of the game, they just let Dwayne Wade take over and do it. Now that's, even Mike Bibby hit 2 threes. Like, that's the stuff that they need to be doing, but I just don't know if they're going to be able to do that every game, Like, like, that works for 1 game, that works for 2 games, but will they be able to hold it together and do something like that every game? That's the question that I'm asking.
No, they're not going to be able to be consistent with it because they don't have the chemistry. Like I said last time, they don't have enough chemistry to know how each other plays like that. They've seen each other play. True enough, they played in the Olympics with each other, but that's just a couple of months worth of playing, and they were just practicing and of them are magnificent players.
Right.
They haven't been together long enough to understand each other's role, to understand where this man gonna be when he come off of this curve just on instinct. The Lakers got that.
Right.
And the Lakers got that. Boston got that. You know what I'm saying? The Magic are building that. And those are the type of teams that's gonna make a deep run in the playoffs. You know, you get the right team in the first round of the playoffs against the Heat, and it's a wrap.
Right.
They're not going to be able to stand strong enough to play a 7-game series with a team that has enough chemistry to know what each player's role is and know what each player's going to do.
I got you.
So if they get that, they're going to get their heads took off.
I feel you on that. I mean, that's very true. I mean, it's just like, I really don't know. I know that they can beat, like I said, they can beat somebody from night to night. They can beat the hell out of the bad teams, but it's just like the good teams, they just seem to be having a whole lot of trouble with the good teams for whatever reason. And like I said, they beat the Lakers last night, but they beat the Lakers twice this year. And just like Charles Barkley said, the Lakers ain't even worried about it. It's the last time they'll play the Heat this year. So, and he was like, you think they ain't going to hear like they're not going to win the East. So, I mean, this is, like I said, this is the last time they'll play the Lakers this year. I mean, they'll play the Heat this year. So, you know, it is what it is. But we're going to transition on. Did you see? Huh?
You can tell the Heat don't have enough chemistry. You can just look at the turnover margin that they have. They have too many turnovers. Chris Bosh be sitting in the paint, and then when D-Wade and LeBron go to drop it off, he's not expecting that ball because they don't play together long enough. And Chris Bosh got magnificent hands.
Right.
But until you get that kind of chemistry to know that this dude is coming and he might drop this thing off at any time.
Right.
He's not expecting that.
Right. I mean, I could go for that, but you know, we're gonna transition on. Ain't gonna talk about that too long. So, what are the long-term repercussions of that game? Nothing pretty much.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And Kobe gonna ain't no number make Kobe matter, and because he missed a shot. How many players you know was in the gym after the game last night? One by one.
Yeah, Kobe.
Everybody else went out and partied or went back to the hotel and went to sleep. Where was Kobe? Kobe was back in the gym.
Working out.
That's what makes you a great player. LeBron them figure we got our win, we feel good, we alright.
Right.
But it's not enough.
Yeah, Kobe was just working out. And I don't know what the fuck is going on with my camera right now, man. I want to slap the hell out this damn camera. But anyway, man, this shit is pissing me off. Like, every time I set this thing up, it's right before we start recording. Then after we start recording, it just go to hell. Just like my man did last night when Kemba Walker hit him with that cross. Did you see that?
Ooh, he hit him with that double, boy. He looked like he got hit with a Ali uppercut and a Tyson Bank cross.
At the same time.
Ankle cut.
I told you what it was, man. It was kind of like when Randolph Childress hit my man with that, hit Jeff McGinnis with that crossover, and then he told him to get up off the floor, Jeff, like that, and then that was a wrap. He just hit him, and that was it. He hit him with the cross, stepped back, and it was the same move. And except it wasn't a game winner for Randolph Childress, and Jeff McGinnis had a great career. Well, not a great career, had a decent career in the NBA, and Randolph was never really heard of again. But y'all look that up. Now, I'm going to put the link down below if I can find it, Randolph Childress and Jeff McGinnis. But, I mean, that was a sick crossover. It was almost like that Kemba Walker crossover last night. But, you know, like you said, you know, Kobe was in the gym up to an hour and 20 minutes after the game, man. And it just is what it is, man. It's just, it was a tough game. It was the most boring game I've seen all year. The Knicks got blasted last night, too. That was to be expected. Dallas has an even offense, and the Knicks have effectively no defense. They try to play defense, but Dallas just had too many weapons last night, and they got the ultimate weapon in Dirk. So, you know, not a whole lot they can do. But I got to get out of here this morning, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Don't mind my camera. I'm still trying to fix this thing, man. I don't know what's going on with this camera, but I'm going to get a new one today and just see what I can do with that. But, Snacks, what else you got to say, man?
Man, y'all keep it easy.
Yeah, man.
Real easy.
Yeah, exactly. It's Friday. Y'all take it easy.
What about
Yeah.
that L last night? We back in the game, though.
All right, and like I said, if they won that just mean they're gonna lose to Memphis or to Atlanta because they only gonna win 3 games out of this trip. But you know, that's what I said. But that was my pre-prediction. We'll see. But we out of here, man. Till next time, it's your boy Jay Easy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BKA the People's Champ. Holla, and the man BigSnackks.
Plenty of damn it.